from the 26-yard line. Kyle Smith, the quarterback, will take the direct snap. And it's Brian Kearns Jr. again. He's got some running room this time. Steve's on his feet. Here he comes out toward midfield. One-on-one as he comes out into the secondary and was finally corralled by Markel Johnson. That's a first down for the Skyhawks into New Haven territory. Kyle Smith handles the direct snap. Rolls out. Had some room to run and threw it away. Intercepted at the 30-yard line by C.J. Fitzpatrick, and he will run it back for a score. And the snap is not handled, and picking it up and running it forward was Brett Huber. So no extra point, no big surprise with this driving rain that we're seeing here at W.B. Mason Stadium. And they won't try one here either, as off the left side. Here's McCarthy. All kinds of room down the sideline. Schutz has the angle on him, but he cuts back and get all the way out to midfield. They need about 8 for the first down. Patterson with time and fires, and it is caught, juggled and caught at about the 15-yard line by Paul Cooper. Ajay Patterson this time will take the direct snap and wants to throw for it and does, and it is good for a touchdown. If it's possible, the rain is coming down harder. Now Cordova turns the corner. Mike Cordova inside the 35, close to the 30-yard line. And now Smith will try Felder, and he's got the first down inside the 20, close to the 17-yard line. And it's Punjatori staying in the backfield with Felder. Felder's got the ball, and he's lunging, and is he in? I'm going to say no. The ball came loose. Chargers say they have the ball, and they do. Oh, so close to 6 that time for the freshman Felder. Looked like he was lunging and reaching toward the goal line, lost the ball. Let's see, now the officials are going to talk it over. Someone's not going to be happy about this outcome. Chargers say they had it. You had to wonder when Felder was reaching whether he had actually crossed the goal line or not with the reach. And Craig McDonald, the referee, calls it a touchdown. There's R.J. Patterson on the third down. Straight up the gut, first down and more inside the 40, down inside the 35. Boy, that was some good hard running by Ryan McCarthy for the first down. Thought they might throw it on the 3rd and long. Well, check it, it was 2. It was Chris Liggio, not Ryan McCarthy. My bad. It's a low snap. Ken Lupo did a nice job to pull it off the turf, and he nails it. Inside the 20, inside the 10, and it goes out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. And I'm marking it to 2. Oh, Kyle Cantalupo gave his defense just what they wanted. Play clock down to 6 seconds. On second down. Liggio won't get anything. Oh, yes, he will. Great second effort by Liggio to get the first down. Oh, the Skyhawks had him at the point of attack, and they just let him get away. They need 7. They are 2 for 2 on 4th downs here this afternoon. Punjatori joins the backfield with Felder. Will they throw for it here? Jamil comes in motion back toward the ball, and they'll run it with Felder. And he stays on his feet, but will come up shy of the first down by about 2, maybe 3 yards at the 37-yard line. So that will end it. As the clock ticks down, the final score, here at WB Mason Stadium, Coughlin Memorial Field. The New Haven Chargers win their 7th straight game and improve to 7-0 in the Northeast 10 as they hold off the Stonehill Skyhawks. The final score, New Haven 12 and Stonehill 7.
Yeah, I think, obviously you were able to look at the forecast all week, and we kind of knew this was coming, so we were able to prepare for it. We had a little rain up here on Tuesday, so that allowed us to get some wet ball work in practice, and we did it again yesterday and then Thursday. So, obviously in New England, this time of year, you're likely to get some weather, whether it's rain or cold or sleet or snow. So, I think it's part of our sport, and it's part of what makes our sport great and the time that we play it, and it's an outdoor sport. And it led to a really cool atmosphere for the game, I think, today. In my opinion, I think they have the best quarterback in our league, and I think could argue that he's one of the best in the country. He's an experienced player, and obviously the conditions affected him just like it affected our pass game. They attempted probably more down the field than we did, and we were able to be in position and make some plays, and the weather did play a factor in some other plays as well, I'm sure. So obviously it came down to trying to win the game up front, and I think our guys battled really hard today, both sides of the ball up front. I know that they've got a really talented offensive line, and they do a lot of different stuff defensively to try to attack your front, and I was really happy with the way our men played up front. Yeah, I think our guys were definitely, we were mentally prepared for it all week. We talked about it, and so our guys knew what was coming. It wasn't a surprise to us when they showed up on Saturday, and you could feel it in pregame warmups. Our guys were out there. We went through our normal pregame warm-up routine, and they were off the field a little bit quicker than we were, and I think our guys kind of felt that and kind of fed on that a little bit, and hopefully it just kind of added to a potential home field advantage today. Yeah, obviously in a game like today where you knew you had to run the ball, we couldn't just rely on one guy, and we're really fortunate that we have some talented depth at that position group. It was really great to get Mike Cordova, our senior captain running back, and get him going on offense and on special teams. And Justin Felder has done a great job as a freshman, really stepping in and earning more reps every week and developing his role. And obviously Brian Kearns has been our bell cow numerous times. I think it just adds to his effectiveness too if we have somebody else that we can put in there and give Brian a blow and not skip a beat or not have a huge drop off. So we're really happy with just the depth of that position group, and it's not. It's not senior loaded. Obviously, we've got some guys in some different classes there, with Mikey being a senior and Brian being a junior and then Justin being a freshman. So we feel really good about the guys in that room, and they played really hard today. I really like the way that they battled up front. Obviously, you go into the week kind of preparing for a little bit of everything because we knew what the forecast was, but if that changed at all, they're a team that can sit there and drop back and try to throw the football. So obviously when you show up on Saturday and the conditions are what they are, I think as a lineman you kind of feel the intensity kind of kick up a little bit because it's going to rely a lot on you and how you perform. And John has been that way for us all 4 years. John Edgefer's been a tremendous defensive tackle for us and in this league, and I think he's one of the best in the league. I think that my big message to the guys afterwards, and it's not like I'm telling them anything that they don't know, there's no moral victories in the sport. At the end of the day, we lost the football game. There's some opportunities that we had to make some more plays, and they made a few more than we did, given the conditions and everything. Like I said, I thought our guys really battled. I thought we played well enough to win in most phases and opportunities that we had of the game, and it sucks to come down to the last drive and just not be able to finish it, when you feel like you have an opportunity to do it. And there's no one thing or one person to point to with that. I think, I think this stings just as much as, when it's not a close game like this. If anything, it shows the potential that you have, and that's something we need to continue to build off of because we have 2 games left and we want to try to win both of them.